How about this? Douglas County school buses are helping rescue people stranded on highways by our March blizzard. Drivers are using 6 buses to get more than 700 people so far who spent the night in shelters back to their cars. I'm Alan Janae. Good to have you with us. It's still a mess in a lot of places. Hundreds of drivers ended up stranded on snow-packed roads as our bomb cyclone spun whiteout conditions across Colorado. The National Guard worked through the night to get people to safety. Road crews are trying to get highways safe enough to reopen. But we still have closures on 2 major interstates right now. This is live from I-25 south of the metro area. That highway closed in both directions from Castle Rock to Monument. Crews are working to clear the interstate, but in addition to getting rid of the snow, all of those cars have to be moved out of the way as well, those that were abandoned. No estimate on when that might get done. There is also a closure on the north end of I-25 from Wellington to Wyoming. Even worse news for anybody wanting to travel on I-70 in the eastern plains. Nope. Can't do it. Closed from E470 to Kansas, and CDOT is telling us they're not likely to reopen that today. That means our Jamie Leary is spending her second day in Lyman. Let's start with her. How about all the wind, Jamie?
I can't believe it. 24 hours later, we're still seeing gusts between 50 and 60 miles per hour, still forming these giant snow drifts here. And that's really what's causing all these problems is the wind. And that's why I-70 is potentially going to be closed overnight from Air Park all the way out to Kansas. But right now, staying here, it's not nearly as bad as some of those folks who had to spend the night in their car. And that happened here in Lincoln County, too. And no doubt, we spoke with the undersheriff, the sheriff's office, and first responders who really have their hands full.
We've got people stranded all over the place. You can see the people stranded here in town. We still have people on county roads that are stranded. We can't get to them.
Many who made it into Lyman Wednesday were forced to abandon their cars because of the drifting snow. By Thursday,
we're just helping get some people unstuck, people that we know and just whoever stranded.
Josh and Keith live in Lyman and came to see who they could help.
We're just gonna go around, make sure everybody's all right and everybody's safe out here.
Others work to clear the snowdrifts blocking roadways. Although we've caught glimpses of the sun, the wind is still relentless. We've got all of this blowing snow, and it's hard to tell whether it's still falling from the sky or if this is just ground blizzards. The sheriff's office warned people Thursday would be a long day.
They're not going to do anything with I-70 until this wind dies down. Like I said, we're still getting 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. They can't get it plowed open or anything else like that. The roads aren't actually bad. It's the visibility that's the worst. So once the wind stops blowing, they'll get the roads open pretty fast.
For the time being,
we still caution people to stay in place where they're at. Don't even try to get out of your house. It's just not safe out here at all.
Now, as far as those roads opening go, that does not include I-70 any longer because the wind is just so bad towards Kansas that CDOT is still considering whether or not to open it from Air Park to Lyman or just close it from Air Park all the way to Kansas. In regards to those people, at least in Lincoln County, who spent the night in their car, the sheriff said that they've been in contact with those people through their dispatchers, and so far everybody is reportedly okay. Here the roads are clear as well, so things are starting to look up. Live in Lyman, Jamie Leary, covering Colorado First.
All right, Jamie, but by showing us, you explain to folks who don't get it. Now, yeah, I get it now. What a difference 24 hours makes is that weather system is moving east. Our conditions in the metro area are improving.